All right. So you may, if you're watching on YouTube, you've probably seen this conspicuous packaging.
What is it? What is it?
It's a 2-pack, which was previously a 6-pack, of Seipp's
It's a
Extra
2-pack.
Pale Ale.
Yes.
And you might think, I don't like IPA beer. I don't like hoppy beer. Well, this is not a hoppy beer. This is a lager, a pilsner-style lager, in fact.
I would say it's the easiest drinking beer I've had in a while.
Yes.
I don't know how.
You obviously haven't had Busch Light in a while.
No, I haven't.
But
or any Beer 30 lately. Have you guys ever had Beer 30? It's, I think, the worst beer I've ever drank.
I've never had Beer 30.
I drank it in college.
Well, say no more.
I drank a lot of bad things in college. This is much better than Beer 30. Nick's got some history on it because he's a much better history explainer than I am, so he's going to tell you all about it. Well, I drink because, this week. Thanks. Full glass for me.
So, this beer, Seipp, is named after Conrad Seipp. He eponymously named his brewery. That's, dear Bridget.
Yeah, I drank without you. I've had a really bad week. We established this. Okay.
Eponymous is one of my favorite words. So anytime I can use it, I use it. So he started the eponymously named Seipp Brewing Company in Chicago back in the 1800s. This is called the beer that built Chicago. He became very famous. Can you believe you can fit this whole bottle of beer in this coffee mug?
And it's thing? Like not even as full as my cup.
I know.
Well, I drank some, so
Cheers.
To a better week.
To a better week. So he built the Black Point Mansion in Lake Geneva.
Yeah. Check it out if you're visiting Lake Geneva.
A great little local tie-in.
Yeah.
But the brand went extinct after Prohibition. And Conrad's great-great-granddaughter.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I mean, it's been that long. I don't know. She's some sort of descendant. Decided she wants to start brewing it again. We're not going to go into too much because we think we're going to get her as a future guest.
We hope so. She is wonderful. And I was lucky enough to meet her. Nick's obviously spoken to her. So we hopefully will get to have Laurin on here sometime in the next near future.
But I have this lovely mug that I purchased from Black Point that Dave, who is supposedly some sort of historical expert,
supposedly,
you out, Dave, swore that this was an authentic drinking vessel for this type of beer.
I was wondering, Nick brought a coffee mug down. I'm like, what, do you not have more than one pint glass?
It's delicious.
Well, I'm drinking mine out of a Walworth County pint glass, so shout out.
So it's very crisp. It's very refreshing. We'll talk about this more in the future.
Yep.
We don't want to spoil all of it, but we wanted to bring it out to give you a little preview to the remix. And additionally,
almost spit my beer out.
Little hot and fresh out the kitchen tip that you can pick this beer up at Lake Geneva Country Meats.
And you should.
Try it. It's kind of a taste of history. It's fun. It's something different, but really refreshing. And you're supporting Laurin and her business. And she brews it at Metropolitan Brewing in Chicago, which is a female-owned brewery, female-led brewery, which we need a lot. We need more diversity in the drinks industry. Men and women. So I might be sexist by saying this. I don't know. But men and women approach things very differently many times. Like, it's just whatever.
Venus, Mars.
Mercury's in retrograde.
Seriously.
But they approach things really differently. And you might say to people of different backgrounds, experiences, hey, brew a Pilsner. And they'll do it very differently. Mm-hmm. And I always think the more approaches to brewing you can get, the better. So I love, there's not enough female brewers. There's not enough female-owned breweries. So if you can support female brewers, female winemakers, female distillers, I think that's a really huge thing, and it really promotes diversity of options.
Nick, I'm on board with all the things I just learned this. I just thought, like, it's a delicious beer, and I really enjoyed the 5 minutes that I got to speak to Laurin. So
she's lovely.
She is lovely. So hopefully stay tuned and keep listening to us to hear when she'll be on.